You. What the hell is going on, Americans? Jericho Green here with you once again. And I did a video yesterday about the ISIS bitch. You know, that dummy who decided to go over to Syria and wage jihad against America. But now I have a baby and it's changed me. Let me come back home, please. President Trump told Pompeo to tell that bitch, hell no. You keep your non-citizen ass over there in Syria where you belong. But did you hear me mention my baby? Yeah, we heard that shit. But if you didn't care enough about your child to not have him born in a fucking terrorist stronghold, then why the fuck should we? Now her father is filing a lawsuit against the Trump administration for denying her citizenship and for not letting her come back. And of course, he has the Constitutional Council for Islam's in America or some shit. CARES involved. So that was a main red flag to me. CARES in it, that anti-American group, fuck them. Fuck you and fuck your daughter. But the child, we don't want him to be raised in a war zone. The child, you don't give a shit about that child. That child's own mother doesn't give a shit about him. And the child is 1.5 years old. Where the fuck have you been, ISIS bitch? Why are you waiting until now? She's telling all of her heartbreaking stories about the war and the carnage of being over there, and body parts, and death, starvation, eating grass. Yeah, that goes on there. It doesn't go on here. You should have stayed. But the nerve of her father to sue the Trump administration on behalf of his daughter to get her to come back to America. It ain't happening. And she said, well, I would be willing to take therapy lessons. They're not lessons. You mean you want to go to school to be a therapist? That's how you get therapy lessons. You mean you take some therapy sessions? And she said she'd be willing to do jail time, but then she said, well, I'm not sure if jail is effective for people. Well, that doesn't matter. We're not trying to rehabilitate you. We would be trying to punish you. But she's willing to do therapy and go to jail. Well, you know who else is probably doing some therapy right now? The families of the soldiers that you helped kill. They're in therapy right now too. You know who else is in therapy? Probably their children, probably their siblings, probably close friends of theirs. There's a lot of people in therapy lessons. So you doing that wouldn't mean shit. Can you possibly bring their son or their daughter, their brother or their husband or their friend back from the dead? No. Can you sew their arms and legs back on? Can you give them their eyes back? Can you take away the scars from burns from IEDs? Can you heal the scars from bullet wounds? No, you can't. So until you can do that, you can't come back here. Calling for people to spill their blood. To spill our blood here in America. To rent vehicles and run them all over. Where was your mindset then? Where was your want to be back in America then? Oh, I was brainwashed. Hey, sorry. I don't know what to tell you. But do you think suing the Trump administration is going to make them go, hey, you know what? They just filed a lawsuit. You know, I see it now. No, I got it. My bad. I see it from a whole different light. Let her come back. Fuck no. That's ridiculous. You made your bed. Now it's time to lay the fuck down. They need to deny her and make her stay over there and send a message to other people who want to do that. You want to leave here and go over there and fight and try to kill us? To spill our blood, to quote you? Well, hey, you keep your ass over there in that war-infested, disease-ridden place and enjoy. She's in some refugee camp now in Turkey or some shit. And she wants to come back home. Yeah, those soldiers wanted to come back home too. In one piece. Or alive. But they can't. Because of people like you. And she's lost something like 2 or 3 husbands. They've been killed. I think the father of her son has been killed. If it's so bad over there, and if you're so worried about your son being raised in that environment, why'd you let that fucking ISIS fighter climb on top of you and go, why didn't you tell him no? Oh, wait. Because you can't tell him no over there, huh? Because if you told him no, he'd slap the shit out of you and have sex with you anyway. And nothing would happen to him. But you know there's this magical land where if you tell a man no and he continues, it's called rape, and he can go to prison for that. It's against the law. You know what that magical place is? It's a land far beyond the clouds. I've only heard of it in fairy tales, but they say over there rape is illegal. You know what that place is called? It's called America. Yeah, and in America, women have rights. As a matter of fact, women have all the rights that men have. If you really want to get down to it, in 2019, women may have more rights than men. They have the ability to falsely accuse a man of sexual assault and destroy his fucking life. What happens if you accuse a man of sexual assault over there? Exactly. Nothing. Because it's not against the law there. Because you don't have any fucking rights there, you idiot. And to be honest, I'm sorry that your son has to pay for your fucking mistakes. And that's really sad. And I've seen people in the comment section say, no, fuck him. Keep the kid over there too. And I understand that. But as a parent, I don't see it as the child's fault. I don't see it as to where the child needs to suffer because of his mom's overwhelming stupidity. So I personally would not be against them bringing the child back here. But that bitch has to stay. You fucked up. You went over there at 19 years old, by the way. She wasn't some young, underage, little impressionable, what do you want me to do? She was 19 years old. She made a choice. She snuck away. Her parents, her family did not want her to go. And she snuck away over there to fight with ISIS. Well, now you got your wish. It's ISIS 24/7, girl. And I hope you enjoy it because your ass ain't coming back here. Trump, Pompeo, stay strong. Don't let that ISIS bitch over here. ISIS bitch's father, you're an idiot, you're a piece of shit, and you should not be suing our government for your daughter's stupid mistakes that she made as an adult. And to align yourself with CARE, I know you're a fucking dummy. Now, people, you know what it is. You know what I'm doing in the morning? I'm going to get in that damn rat race, y'all. And you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow your boy on the Twitters at @Green_Jericho. Utilize that PayPal link in the description box. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.